Good morning, dear students. We'll continue with the Act 1, Scene 3. While Bassanio and Shylock were talking, they find someone coming. So, enter Antonio, Bassanio. This is Signor Antonio. Shylock, aside. So, he is speaking aside, which means it is not for Antonio or Bassanio to hear, but for only the audience. How like a fawning publican he looks. Fawning publican means a flattering tax collector. Publican is tax collector. Fawning means flattering. Flattering means false praise. One who does the false praise. I hate him for he is a Christian. First reason why he hates him is he is a Christian and Shylock is a Jew. But more, for that in low simplicity he lends out money gratis and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. Gratis means without interest and usance means interest. Okay, so here he says, first and foremost he hates him because he is a Christian, and more than that why he hates him is because Antonio lends out money on gratis without taking any interest, and that brings down the rate of interest in Venice. If I can catch him once upon the hip, which means I could catch him tightly or catch hold of him, I will feed fat the ancient grudge I bear him. Feed fat means satisfy. I will satisfy the grudge I have against him. He hates our sacred nation. Now already we know two reasons why he hates him. Now other reasons why he hates him is given here. He says he hates his sacred nation. He here is Antonio. Antonio hates the sacred nation, that is Jewish race, and he rails. Rails means abuses. Even there were merchants most do congregate, even in the places where all the merchants come together on me, on my bargains and my well won thrift. Thrift means gain, profit by taking interest, and bargains means business. So he abuses even in front of other merchants Shylock himself and his business and the profit that he makes, which he calls as interest. Cursed be my tribe if I forgive him. He says, let my tribe be cursed if I am going to forgive him for that. Bassanio, Shylock, do you hear? So Bassanio again, this he was speaking aside. He was not talking to anyone else. So Bassanio is asking, do you hear me what I say? Shylock, I am debating of my present store. Now he tells a lie that he was just calculating what he had in his hand. Money he had in his hand. Debating means calculating here. And by the near guess of my memory, as far as I could remember, I cannot instantly raise up the gross. Gross means amount. Instantly means immediately. I cannot get the money immediately. Or full 3,000 ducats. I cannot get the full 3,000 ducats. What of that? Tubal, a wealthy Hebrew of my tribe, will furnish me. Furnish means supply my wants. He will give it to me. So he says, at present I do not have 3,000 ready cash in my hand, and I can depend for it on his friend Tubal, another Jewish friend of Shylock. But soft, how many months do you desire? So, but wait, how many months do you need it for? To Antonio, suddenly he asks if he saw Antonio only that time. He says to Antonio, rest you fair, good Signor. It is just wishing. I hope you are okay, or good morning, or how are you, etc. Something of that sort. He has said, rest you fair, good Signor. Your worship was the last man in our mouths, which means you were the last person about whom we were discussing or talking. Antonio, Shylock, albeit means although I neither lend nor borrow by taking nor giving of excess. So Antonio says that I neither give money in excess nor take money in excess. That means I don't take interest. Yet to supply the ripe wants of my friends, since I have to give the ripe wants means immediate need of my friend, that is Bassanio, I will break a custom. So what was the custom of Antonio? Neither he takes interest nor he gives interest. So he is going to break that custom for the sake of his friend Bassanio. To Bassanio, is he yet possessed? How much A would? So how much you wish to have? Did you tell him, inform him? Possessed means informed. Shylock, 3,000 ducats and for 3 months. He says, yes, I have already told him it's for 3,000 ducats and 3 months.